I have been that version where someone has to tell you to dream smaller, to be not to pursue what you want. And I've brought my journey, and I would like to share a bit about it. Well, yeah. So from an early stage, I always knew that I was drawn to tech. And I was that girl that loved sciences, developing, and just curious about things. And unfortunately, where I was coming from, there was this unspoken rule that says, smart girls do medicine, white girls do agriculture, but computers are for boys. So I was either supposed to go to medicine if I was smart, or go to agriculture because I was supposed to be quiet, but I wasn't supposed to go to computers. And because I was only a lady, I had to believe that that was just it. So guess where I ended up? I went to Forestry. That was my first, that was the degree that I was actually chosen for. I chose safe, but I didn't choose me. I did what was expected. I played it safe, but deep down, I felt like a guest in my own career. I hated it, not because it was a bad field, but it just wasn't for me. And while I was studying forestry, I never stopped applying to computing classes. And I had rejections after rejections after rejections, but I never gave up. Until one day when I was in second year, I got my acceptance letter to study a diploma in computing and information systems. Now, while I wanted to pursue a degree in this career, I still was happy to get this diploma. So I packed my fear, my fire, and I went to school. Living forestry made a lot of people angry. Some people are still angry at me. I stopped talking to most of them for quite some time. I was scared, lonely, and constantly broke. But I was finding my element. I was learning how to code. I was solving problems. I felt like I was becoming me. I had no laptop of my own. I was learning complex systems from cyber cafes and borrowed computers. I didn't have a support system, but I had something more important, a decision. And I went through everything. The imposter, the fear, silence, and I finished the diploma. Not just with a certificate, but with proof. Proof that I had redefined myself. I realized that redefining possible isn't about them believing you, it's about you believing you. That decision changed everything. Now I am a co-founder and chief of operations of City Medicine. I'm a software engineer. I build mobile applications. I'm an advocate of women in tech. I've built communities. For instance, I founded Women in Tech Malawi, and I also lead South Africa Development. I've organized and implemented a lot of boot camps, and another one is starting this coming Monday. I've worked in startups, and I've sat in rooms I once used to dream about. But it all started with that one risky choice. Living safe to choose me. This is what redefining possible looks like. Redefining possible is not always flashy. It's not always applause. Sometimes it's walking away from approval. Sometimes it's learning in secret because no one is believing in you yet. Sometimes it's showing up even when you are terrified, but it's always worth it. So now, if you're standing at that crossroads, self versus you, I hope my story is the push that you needed. You can be the first in your family, your village, your generation, without being the last. Thank you. I hope you don't have questions.